Hi. Hello, Sarah. Let me actually plug my tablet in. Okay. Um, Let me post this on the old Twitter. Second? What the fuck? Okay, sorry, my screen broke for a second. Where's my... Actually, don't play audio. Just go here. Okay. There's that. Okay. Behold. Okay, where's my Twitch chat? Probably gonna have to move that. Oh wait, no, that's like fine right there. Wait, I just moved you and I don't know who you are anymore. Let me scoot you up a little bit, maybe. Thank you. I don't know where to put you. Do you think that's a good spot? Sorry, I figured I didn't have anything good to put at the bottom of the screen, so it's just gonna be a gray bar. I thought having Chad down there would be better than nothing. I tried to find some cute like Christmas banner put down there, but I got really sick of searching and I didn't want to go live late. Wait, I have like hair stuck behind my headphone. Is that good? Did I fix it? Okay, I think I'm good. Um, anyway. Today we're gonna listen to Drakengard music because it's my stream and I make the rules. A snow gif? I could, but I don't know where I put it. Let me see if I can find it. Wait. You want me to put my snow down there? Shit, grabbed the wrong thing. Did I? Okay, I think we're all good. You like the snow? A Christmas flurry? I feel like I should move it up to be like here though. Or is that distracting? Do you like it up or do you like it down? Sorry, I like should have figured this out before. Height 50. Get shorter. You think it's perfect? Okay. Now I think I'm gonna stop messing with it and just draw. Um, so I have a reference I'm gonna use, and first I need to move this belt. It's making me mad how it was like a huge tangent before. Up or down? Probably up. I have a reference. I was just looking for inspiration, and I found this, and I thought the colors were really pretty. So I'm gonna use those today. Let's paint her green. I don't know how long I'm going to be live today, but probably a few hours. I feel like I'm the only one who's going to like the music I'm playing. Like it. I hope this isn't copyright either. I don't think it is because like it's video game music, but I'm not entirely sure. Sarah, I don't know if you've ever seen me draw anything. I used to post a lot of speed paints, um, like a few years ago, but I just don't really do that anymore. Oh yeah, you literally saw me draw that like in person on the couch. Kind of forgot about that. Well, this is new for both of us. I don't think I like this as a base color. Yeah, I think I will stream more art in the future. Especially now that I have Clip Studio on here. I couldn't do it before because I was on my iPad and I just did not want to mess with that. But this is easy. And we get to listen to music and relax and just talk. I don't know what kind of colors I want to do for her outfit. Um, and also, like, is the music a good volume? I have no idea. I didn't listen to it before I started. Okay. I didn't want it to be too blaring. Do I like this? I don't know. I always only ever do like one color. I think I do. I think that looks good. Where's my... There she is. I need you to move all the way down here. Her shoulder looks crazy with this crop. I've thought about selling prints again. Kind of. The only issue is I don't know where to get them printed, and I don't want to do it myself. I don't think I have the time for that. because the company I used to use turned out to like suck really bad. They didn't pay out like at all for most people. Like I think I had about $50 in sales on there and I never got it because the payout was so like weird. Um, and also just the quality, the prints would come out super dark. But if I ever find another one, I would do printing again. I can't do it myself. I'm gonna do some placeholder colors and then pick them later. Although actually, I like love this shade of red. I do really like how this is coming out already. I think it looks pretty good. You think I should keep the neon green? Wait, you're right. This is like Christmas colors. I don't know if I like the blue. No, not blue. Oh, no, I don't like the blue. I don't know if I like the like wool looking gloves. I feel like I'd almost rather those be leather. But I don't know. Oh, wrong color. I do love this shade of blue. I think my favorite blue is like, I like it straight here, hue wise, and then I like when it's just a little bit more saturated. Just a little bit like that. Not a huge difference, but I'm not a big fan of pastel colors at all anymore. Which this painting is maybe going to be a little bit of a challenge because I want it to be a little more, not pastel, but like not as intense as I usually do. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see. So I think I want this to be like a tan color. Okay, that's like straight up peach. Maybe like a tan color like that. And then this, possibly that color. I don't know. That, well, no, I don't know. Or do I want to do white here and then I think I need the gloves to be a separate color. Because I want the gloves to be dark. I don't know about this, like... Wait, I like the black. I lied. I want that to be black. And then why do I love the red? I kind of really like that red. Wait, I mean, to do that. Back editing layer. No, if I just like scroll through these. I like blue too, but I really like that red. Maybe a little darker. I think I like this. Right? I'm gonna just do a little bit of that. And then for shawl, should I keep it this color or should I go paler? I sort of like the pale. Yeah. Okay. Let me do a little bit of background painting. I like the gradient in this, so I'm definitely gonna steal that. I think it looks really good. I love this song so much. Yeah, I don't think I could ever use Procreate again now that I use Clip Studio. Procreate has its pros. Get it? Procreate. It has its pros, but overall, I'm just not a huge fan. I think especially as a painter, it's really hard. If you do line art, I think it's much better suited for that over painting. But I could never get it to work. And a lot of people say that because there's no blending tool, but for me, it wasn't the blending tool because I don't use one. It was the I don't know, the color mixing and the brush selection, which I know you can get custom brushes. I had some, but still. Okay. I think I'm good with these colors. Need a new layer. Don't need a new layer. It being simplistic is also kind of hard for me to... No, don't let... My first art program was Paint Tool Sai. I mean, other than like, you know, um, Microsoft Paint. I feel like that's everybody's first drawing software. My first big girl one was Xi. I miss it every day, honestly. I mean, it's still a great program, but I've moved on. I'm not a big fan of Krita. You know what else I used for a while? GIMP. Who hasn't tried GIMP? Did not like it. I don't know what lighting direction I want to do. I'm not going to shade like this, I just need to like think about it. Because my first thought is like this. Do we like this? Okay, I said I wasn't going to use this, but actually this is like a decent shading layer. I'll just make it a little less crazy. Do I want to multiply or do I want to un? That's my guideline. Oh, I have it on fucking alpha lock still. Don't do that. Need to not be so messy with the coloring, since this is all on one layer. I better remember that. Let's use this pretty dark red. I miss that one cheesecake that I made. The pumpkin one. And then I went through a phase where I was making Earl Grey cheesecakes a lot. I'm kind of debating if I want to bake a cake for Christmas because we're gonna go see my family. I think I talked about this on another stream I did. I'm not sure. This. This is Drakengard 1. This is the I think in chapter music, weapon select. Same thing. could not recommend it more. I had Drakengard 2 in here as well. I don't have 3 because I think the boss music would freak me out because it's so different. Um, we'll listen to that one another day. Yeah, I still plan on finishing Drakengard 3 someday. I just, I'm gonna be so real. I do not want to get every weapon. It's such a pain. Like, I know I need to do it, but this does not sound fun whatsoever. Drakengard 1, however, we will play that sometime. Maybe after Christmas. I'm not very good at painting white fabric, I don't think. I don't enjoy it all that much. I think this is looking good though. I think I need more contrast on that red though. This is the washing machine song. Yep. Oh my god. So, I did our throw blankets the other day in the laundry because somehow we both spilled food on them, like in the same day. I was like, they need to be washed anyway. And I thought because they're small, they're like little couch throw blankets. I thought they'd be fine to put in the washer together, and it almost like shook off the goddamn wall. Like seriously, it was horrible. Do I like this? I don't know. I like this. I do. I think I do. I like it. Probably gonna end up painting it darker anyway. It's so weird to see her with like short hair not all in her face and I don't know. She just looks so different now. I'm not entirely sold on this like whole design though. This isn't meant to be 100% canon. It might grow on me though. I don't know. I keep just envisioning her in literal rags. So I don't know. Let's get rid of that. I don't think there's anything else I really want to take from this. I want to bring in some of these pretty like jewel-ish colors. Probably a blue kind of like this for her earring. And then maybe a little bit here on her headband. I think that adds a lot already. Let me go ahead and sharpen this. Then I guess I can start painting. Although, you know, I haven't flipped this once. Do you dare me to flip the canvas? Okay, it looks fine. I sketched this really fast, so... I can't tell if it's raining outside or if we have snow dripping down the gutter. Okay, that's my... I don't need... What does my 3 button do? Nothing? Does she have an eye color? Kind of? Like, rainbow? This is another song I really like. think that this part of my process where I'm doing the first bit of painting and cleaning up the sketch a little bit is my favorite. It's just like all these little itty bitty differences that change the entire piece. I'm starting to get pretty good drawing her consistently too. Her first design compared to this one is so different. Drawing her ears. I hate drawing ears in general. This is what I listen to, by the way, every time I go to work on my drive. Is just Drakengard music, which I think is kind of funny. See, this kind of sounds like what they play before they start a church service. This sounds just like what they would play. When I was younger, and I still went to church with my mom, um, they would have like pre-sermon like music. I don't know. It sounded a lot like this. Also, this is what like their um, it's what their funeral music sounded like. Sorry, speaking of my mother, she's asking me for a cookie recipe. My Earl Grey cookies are like a hit amongst my entire family, which is kind of funny. I didn't think they were that good. I mean, they are good. They're great. They're amazing cookies, but like, I didn't think they were like asked the entire or like ask me from the entire family good. That makes sense. I don't know. Does that look good? Sure. I miss them too. I don't know if I'm gonna make them this year for Christmas, but I might have to. I need to hold on. Intermission so I can text that recipe. Oh, I don't have it written down. Okay. I'll do that later. I'll have to write down my recipe. I want to do a baking stream really bad. I think that'd be pretty fun. I don't know how I would set that up, but camera over my hands? I think I would probably just get one of the tripods and set that up on the counter somewhere. My kitchen's just so small. I think I'm probably gonna leave this back sleeve like relatively unrendered. Oh, I forgot to color in the strap right here. I love your cat poop update. You know, I could probably finish this today. I have the next 3 hours to stream before I have to do anything. Have I mentioned yet that I have to work on Christmas Eve? Isn't that sick and twisted? Will you show me when you're done? I like that. I think that torso looked better before I painted it. Or no, it kind of looks the same. I don't know if it'll be as bad as Black Friday. I don't know. I want to get back into making chibis, but they're so hard to draw for me. Try not to zoom in too much while I do this, because it'll go by a lot faster if I don't. Okay. Now let's see if I want to keep the wool on this. Best song of the game, by the way. Please give me that yellow. Thank you. I think this fabric is finally starting to look a little better. Okay, zoomed out. It's getting good. I think I need a little more contrast on that white, and then maybe a little less on this section. It probably reminds you of that because um they sample a lot of classical music in these. I feel like coming back to um using Clip Studio has made my art look a lot like it used to, which isn't a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because I kind of prefer a lot of things about my older art. I know I've improved technically, um, but I think when I switched to drawing primarily on my iPad, I lost a lot of the, I don't know, texture, but not really texture, like the, I guess, messiness and sharpness of my art. But now, being back on my computer, I feel like I've gotten that back using a tablet and whatnot. What do you look like in black and white now? I still think I need a little more contrast right here. But I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's just this being a darker color. Where's the other washing machine? They all kind of sound like washing machines when you think about it. A lot of these songs have two versions. They do like an on the ground and then like an aerial version. So that's why you hear them twice sometimes. think the blue earring is cute. I think it is very cute. Okay, let's... I guess I should work on the hair a little bit now, even though I hate doing that. Hair is undoubtedly the worst part. I guess I don't need my reference right now. It's not too bad with her hair because it's dark. But when I'm coloring someone who has like blonde hair, or just honestly anything that isn't black, it's horrible. Because I feel like with really dark hair like this, I can just kind of suggest all the detail. If it's light, you know, you kind of have to actually put effort into it. I don't mind how I draw Davin's hair because hers is so messy. That's about it. That's about all I can stomach. I don't know how I feel about the underlighting on the hair, but I'm gonna keep it for now. It's not something I usually do. I haven't. Wait. I just realized I don't have any. Okay, none of my Drakengard 2 music has played. Let me scoot that up and see if it does. I don't know if it... is broken. If it is, I'll play the soundtrack next, but I don't know how it took me this long to notice. I think I like the underlighting. I think that looks alright. I might want to connect all this though. Is my Drakengard 2 gonna play? No. I don't know what that's broken. That kind of sucks. I want autoplay on. Okay, well after this, I'll just play it off YouTube. That'll be okay. You know, that makes sense though, because I was having, before I went live, I was testing out to see if my music would work. Because I'm using Apple Music instead of YouTube, because the shuffle on YouTube doesn't work. For me at least. And my Drakengard 2 stuff wasn't playing, and I thought it was just like being weird, but I guess I know why. cute. She's looking pretty cute. I do say so myself. I think this is playing like the same chapter song back to back, I think. Yes, it is. I'm gonna be a hater and skip it. I'm sorry. Not in the mood. You know what one of my biggest pet peeves is? Speaking of skipping music like I just did. Being in the car with somebody and listening to music with them and they skip like every song before it can play all the way through. It drives me up the wall. I'm a big advocate for like let the song finish. Like if it has 30 seconds, how impatient are you? I'm either gonna skip a song as soon as it starts if I know I don't feel like listening to it, or I'm just gonna listen to it. I'm also just not a big like song skipper. Like it depends. If I'm going to work, because my commute is really short, um, I'll skip songs until I get ones I like because I only have a certain amount of time to listen to music in the morning. But if I'm drawing, um, I don't really tend to because I'm not paying that much attention to what I'm listening to. I don't usually listen to anything on repeat because I listen to a song and I'll listen to it once per day. I won't listen to it twice in a day. I'm incapable of it. I do not like her neck. I'm gonna just cover this whole thing in shadow. Oops. That's better. The thing that I repeat is like soundtracks through the week is like I'll listen to usually one genre or one soundtrack all week or all month. Like this month I've only been listening to Drakengard. Weirdly. So I listen to the same songs every day. It's just I only listen to them once in that day, you know? I feel like I have to have an allowance. And I'm scared if I listen to something a lot, I will lose interest in it fast. You know, I said I was going to keep this kind of pastel, and I've just not done that at all. Do the same colors I always do. That's okay. They look good. I was wondering why it sounded kind of weird, and then I realized it's because I'm not getting both sides of the audio, because I only have one side of my headphones on. That'll do it. Sorry, I yawned. It's okay, you don't have to forgive me. I'm debating if I want to do any sort of patterning on her clothing. I don't think she would really have much, because this is meant to be more of a basic sort of outfit. You know, this color, I feel like it looks really light on this, but it's like really dark. This probably looks crazy without the background. Well, not really. Just a little dark, I guess. Need to clean up the underpainting some. I guess I should go ahead and do that before I do all my lines. Oh, that's not my underpainting. There it is. I'm not too worried about this looking super clean either. Probably just more around these like focal parts. Trying to... I've been really bad about over-rendering lately, I think. So I'm trying to get myself back into just relaxing and letting it be a little messy when I'm done. I spent all this time painting and making everything nice and crisp and clean, and then it's just kind of like boring by the end. Like, you don't need to know every little detail about these things. Yeah, there's been a lot of times where I've painted something only to look at it and compare it to the sketch and just like the sketch more. Oops. I need to think about what I want to do for my Christmas stream this year. So I'd like to do something a little special. But I don't know what. We could, you know, draw something, play something, we could do whatever. I don't have really any ideas. I wanna work on her face a little more here. I did want to make some Christmas art. I need to work on my Secret Santa. I'm not gonna do that live because I don't want it to be spoilers. But I need to start that really bad. The final highlights that I do on the face are always my favorite part. Almost done. I like that. I think I like that. Oh, there's like a huge tangent line here. Not even notice. I would say the song sounds like Christmas to me. I'm usually pretty good at picking up my tangents before I get this far, but I think I may have kind of mindlessly painted that one in. It's okay. Easy to fix. Okay, let's think. I wanted to add this back in. think adding clothing seams is like such an easy way to really elevate detail. I don't know. They're really fun to put in for me. Um, okay, I want to clean up the background a little bit. Then let's play textures. Where's my materials? Am I stupid? Where are my materials? I haven't used Clip Studio on here in a very long time. Do I have my materials like... Oh, they're over here. I'm stupid. Literally just on the other side of the screen. So I think I want to do... I did not look through all these. Is it color pattern? Well, no, because I don't want color. Volcanic eruption? Oh wait, that's actually really pretty. I kind of like that as a texture. I'll keep that. I thought this had spooky glitter. This is my favorite part of finishing art, is putting in textures and whatnot. I'm hoping to find a brick-ish texture. There was one down there, but I didn't really care for it that much. I might have to use it though. I need to go through here and clean this up a little bit. And just delete some that I know I'm definitely never going to use. Maybe I can use that. Let's rasterize all these. I don't know if I'm going to use this one. It's like too clean. Like I wanna. I like this guy though. I think I want him. Maybe I'll put that on Vide. Or I think maybe I'm gonna want this on a darker color. Like that. You, I'd like to sharpen. Sharpen you too. Still use some of my old reference layers. I don't need those anymore. Don't want to forget her moles. She does have those. You're only good for this one. Just that one. This little one on her ear. Okay, don't need her anymore. This is when I kind of just do bullshit and it eventually looks kind of good. think I like that. But then I just want more color every which way. More color is always good. Don't know what I want that on though. I almost want this just on the background. I think, let me give her eyelashes. Because I did forget again. And then, honestly, I think I'm done. For what I wanted to do, I think that's really all I needed. I'm not sure how I feel about this. But at the same time, well, okay, I know why I don't like it. Huge tangent line right in front of me. There. Better. What is up with me today? And not catching those. I think I'm done. sort of crazy to sit down and say I'm gonna paint this real quick and then, you know, finish it in one sitting. But I did. I do that a lot actually. I don't know. I prefer to just get it over with and have the drawing done in one sitting versus spending like days on it. Yeah, I like the colors a lot too. I'm glad you do as well. I did not end up using my reference as much as I thought I was going to. But I mean, you can still see the inspiration, I think. I I still kind of wish I had done the like brick in this. Like zoom in. Like if I had gone in this looks like really bad. I'm just imagining. I don't know. I'm also wondering if maybe I could have gone in and done some like little swirly bits. Well, I guess I am doing this now. All this done now? Delete? I'm not gonna click that. I don't know what that deletes, I'm scared. I think she looks pretty darn good. And I wrapped that up way too early. Um, so now I'm wondering, do I want to take a break, come back, and keep streaming, or do I want to cook lunch? Cooking lunch almost sounds like a good idea. You are greedy. Um, gosh, I don't know. Cause I have to I gotta get off at 4. What can I do in an hour and a half? I might just get off and make lunch. I know, it's horrible. Leaving you all alone. I'm so sorry, but you know, I do have to feed myself. I do have to work today. I do have to do things. Um, Tomorrow I probably gonna be busy, and then I don't know what's up on the weekend. Saturday, Sunday. I think I'll work, but we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. I'll figure it out and I'll let you know. Um, but thank you for watching me draw this. Um, Sarah, I will talk to you in 5 minutes. Um, and then I will be back soon for everybody else. Okay? Goodbye.